The $48 million mistake. Packers fans turn on Nate Hobbs as calls grow louder for a change in Green Bay. It's been a long, frustrating season in Titletown. The Green Bay Packers entered the year with hope, ambition, and the belief that their defense, rebuilt and refocused, would finally become the force that could carry this team deep into the playoffs. But as Week 8 approaches, those dreams are fading fast, replaced by doubt, disappointment, and one name that's suddenly at the center of it all: Nate Hobbs. The veteran cornerback was supposed to be the anchor of a new era in Green Bay's secondary. He arrived from Las Vegas with a solid reputation, a gritty, versatile defensive back known for his toughness and adaptability. The Packers saw in Hobbs what they believed was the perfect replacement for oft-injured star Jaire Alexander, who was let go in the offseason. Hobbs could play inside. He could play outside. He could do it all. Defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley said it himself during the preseason. Nate can play outside and Nate can play inside. We're going to have him do both. When you evaluate his tape, you see he's had a lot of success in the slot, and I thought his work outside was equally as strong. Those words echoed through Green Bay in the summer. Hope was high. Fans believed they had found a gem, a battle-tested corner who could bring swagger and stability to a shaky secondary. The team rewarded Hobbs with a 4-year, $48 million deal, signaling that he wasn't just another piece. He was a cornerstone. But now, as the chill of late October settles over Lambeau Field, that optimism has turned cold. Because through 7 weeks of football, Nate Hobbs hasn't just struggled, he's looked lost. After undergoing surgery in training camp to repair a torn meniscus, Hobbs was eased into the lineup early in the season. The plan was simple: give him time to regain his rhythm, increase his snap count gradually, and watch his confidence return. Instead, something very different happened. The more Hobbs played, the worse he seemed to get. According to Pro Football Focus, Hobbs has logged 288 total snaps this season, 210 at outside corner, just 31 in the slot, and the rest on special teams. But the deeper you dive into the numbers, the more alarming the picture becomes. His performance grades have been in a freefall. Week 2 versus Washington, 71.3. Week 3 versus Cleveland, 66.0. Week 4 versus Dallas, 61.0. Week 5 versus Cincinnati, 58.1. Week 7 versus Arizona, 47. Our second worst among all Packers defenders. It's a downward spiral that has fans and analysts wondering if Hobbs can even hold his spot much longer. And the fan reaction? Absolutely brutal. After the Cardinals game, social media lit up with criticism. On X, formerly Twitter, one fan wrote, "Nate Hobbs shouldn't even be in the NFL. Wholly overpay." Another compared him to a piece of toast shooting from a toaster, already burnt. The jokes are harsh, but the frustration runs deep. Hobbs has now allowed opposing quarterbacks to post a 115.0 passer rating when targeting him, one of the worst marks on the roster. For a $48 million signing, that's unacceptable, especially when there's a young, hungry cornerback waiting for his chance. Carrington Valentine. Valentine flashed serious potential last season, and many believed he'd take another leap this year. But his opportunities have vanished. As Hobbs' playing time has gone up, Valentine's has dropped off a cliff, down to just 2 defensive snaps in Week 7. Fans and media alike are asking the same question: why? Even respected Packers beat reporter Matt Schneidman couldn't stay silent. After Sunday's game, he tweeted, "Is it time for the Carrington Valentine over Nate Hobbs conversation?" And truthfully, that conversation might already be happening inside team headquarters, because the numbers don't lie. Heading into Week 8, Hobbs' season line is alarming. 2 touchdowns allowed, 3 penalties committed, 120.9 passer rating allowed, just 1 pass breakup. That's not what Green Bay paid for. That's not what fans were promised. And here's the kicker. Of Hobbs' $48 million contract, only $16 million is guaranteed, meaning if the Packers decide to cut ties after this season, they can do it cleanly, with minimal financial pain. The organization might be reluctant to admit defeat so soon, but if the poor performances continue, that decision could come sooner than anyone expects. There's also a deeper issue brewing in the locker room: accountability. Players and coaches have defended Hobbs publicly, pointing to his recovery and adjustment period as excuses for his poor play. But behind the scenes, patience is wearing thin. The defense has given up crucial third-down conversions and back-breaking completions in Hobbs' coverage, and teammates are beginning to question why changes aren't being made. And for a fan base as passionate as Green Bay's, that's a dangerous place to be. The Packers' identity has always been rooted in discipline, toughness, and trust, and right now, that trust is breaking down. Fans feel like they've seen this movie before: a high-priced signing who looks good on paper but can't deliver on the field. The difference this time: the spotlight is brighter. Every mistake, every missed tackle, every touchdown allowed is magnified and replayed across the internet within minutes. So now the stage is set for a defining moment. Will the Packers double down on Hobbs, hoping experience and health eventually bring a turnaround? Or will they make the bold move, bench him and give the reins to Carrington Valentine, the young corner who's been quietly waiting for his shot? If Green Bay sticks with Hobbs and the struggles continue, it could ignite a full-blown controversy heading into November. If they bench him and Valentine shines, it will confirm what many fans already believe: that the team's trust and its money were misplaced. Either way, something is going to give. The story of Nate Hobbs in Green Bay isn't just about one player. It's about a defense on the edge, a coaching staff under pressure, and a fan base desperate for answers. Every snap he plays now feels like a test, not just of his ability, but of the organization's judgment. And if Week 8 goes wrong again, the whispers could turn into headlines. And those headlines could turn into a decision that reshapes the Packers' secondary for good. Because in the NFL, reputations can crumble as quickly as they're built. And right now, Nate Hobbs' $48 million gamble is hanging by a thread.